Hello there, sir? An orc? An orc?
I don't want to see you treating any
In the magical library?
Are we clear?
Yeah, of course. Sure, this is my first time in your library, though, so I might be a little bit distracted with everything. Ooh. Ah, the bookcases are closed. Why, sir? Sir? Where are you? Oh, well, never mind. I'm rather excited. Hello. Colette Marans?
You consider restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you? Don't you?
Yeah. Sure.
Good. Good. Not that I require validation, of course.
Yes, of course.
And I shan't name names. Who would disagree?
Could you maybe...
It can make life difficult when one's colleagues fail to recognize the research one engages in.
I'm sorry. Could I look at you when I'm speaking to you, ma'am?
Restoration is a perfectly valid
Yes,
school of magic.
yes, we've been through
Don't
this.
let anyone
Yes,
tell you otherwise.
yes, of course. Yes. So, you were treated badly because of your research?
Well, no, not really. Not directly, I mean. But I know things are being said behind my back. Conversations cease when I enter rooms. I'm quite aware of what's going on here, and I will not stand for it.
Ah, I see. Well, I think the reasons why people get quiet when you enter the room might be slightly different than what you think. Ha! A scriptorium. A scriptorium, and I can already make some rolls of paper from the ruined books now. This will be awesome. I can... Well, once I have some scrolls, I can start making copies of said scrolls with this. I will just need to make some soul gem dust. For example, from... I need a filled soul gem, I guess, for that. But still, I'll just have to work, and I will have to make an inkwell with magic ink. There are a few recipes, some of them I added to the original woodcutter to make it a little bit less annoying to craft. For example, oh yeah, I forgot, I can make them from soul gem dust and mountain flowers. That will be a thing for later, for us to worry about.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Well, we haven't spoken yet. What do you mean else, Eleanor?
You're so thick in libraries. Master Groshub calls it character. I call it dust.
Tell me about this place.
The Arcanium is a very prestigious library, with many of its books going back to the Second Era. The more delicate tomes are kept under lock and key, but you're welcome to browse the outer collection at your leisure.
Yeah, okay. Can I buy any books, maybe?
Master Groshub has a list of books unfit for the collection. Frivolous works by academic standards, but still interesting reads. Talk to him if you want more information.
Any interesting things happening around?
Just the
about?
one.
Anyway?
Let's just say Neri and Faralda are having Sergius enchant more than just items.
Okay. Really, I've met him briefly, and he seems rather old.
Neri and Faralda are Altmer. They may not look it, but Sergius is probably half their age.
Okay, that doesn't mean that their bodies are equally young, and you know, I don't want to be too trivial about it, but you know, where is that orc? Well, never mind, I was about to see an archmage, but I really would like to, later, I will read it all once I talk with the archmage. Right, Sir Urak, are you the bookkeeper, here?
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge.
Yes, I thought
This will
so.
be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require
Yeah,
assistance?
actually, I wanted to ask you the very same question. Sir, you seem to be a little bit not in the greatest mood, I would say, and I have to see the Archmage. Sorry, I will be back. Yes, yes, fight well, okay. Where is the Archmage? Well, I will check in his quarters. Sir Archmage, Sir Aaron.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
Well, I certainly hope so. Sir, I have some news for you.
It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
Yeah, I've heard so, especially in Winterhold, but I need to speak about something urgent, something about Sartal.
Please don't tell me
Sarthal.
that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated.
No,
I have
not
enough to
really.
deal with
Almost.
right now.
We have found something in Sarthal. Tolfdir thinks it's important.
Very well. I trust that you wouldn't be here were it not significant.
Surely.
Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes?
Well,
Since he's
normally,
apparently
just started.
occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject. Speak with Ulrich
really?
in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful.
Thank you, sir. That will be most helpful. Oh my God, I already have one of those. Yeah, never mind. So now I have the reason to speak with Urak Groshub.
They say knowledge is its own reward.
Yeah, it is actually, but still, it's good to have some
Master
money
Tolkien lost
and
his
food.
weapon again. I swear.
I've been told
Just
to
one
speak to
library
you,
in
sir.
college.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Yes, we are very clear and bright as day. Sir, I need to talk to you about Sarthal.
I know what you want. Word travels fast around.
Really?
here.
I
Discovered
only
some
just
big
spoke to...
mystery, huh?
Okay.
Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have anything for you. Not anymore, anyway.
What do you mean? You don't have anything? It's a prestigious library, I've been told by your assistant, but still.
I said not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off to Felglow Keep to join those summoners. Some kind of peace offering.
Oh, I don't like the sound of
One
that.
those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn.
You mean that I will have to go to a den of some summoners, conjurers? Are you... is this how it will look here? The studying here.
next
Is this how it will look? By Magnus, really, I'm not doing
I
that.
think the college is due for a change in leadership.
I agree. We should start investing our time in some actual research that involves sitting on our arses in the library and reading and not... I'm in my quiet place now. It's all okay. Right, I will go there, wherever
What
that
can I do
is.
for you?
Nothing. I will go there, wherever that is, but only after I take a break and make some research on my own and some reading and... Yeah, a few days, at least 2 days of
You there. I have questions for you.
freaking break.
You in Sarthal, yes? It
Yes.
has come to my attention that something was found there.
That's quite possible, and what's your business with that?
I know full well that you have. Please do not insult my intelligence. Tolfdir is still there.
Why
now,
not?
isn't he? I shall expect a full report when he returns.
You know, there is nothing to report to you.
Something
Why
was
does it matter
discovered
to
in
you?
Sarthal that was significant enough that Tolfdir sent a new member of the college alone. to
Exactly,
deliver-
new member alone.
That
It's
sounds
not significant a
precisely
lot.
like the sort of
At
thing that
all.
should matter
Oh
to
my god.
everyone, especially me. Thank you for your help. You may go now.
No, you may go now. Quiet place, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good, it's...
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
Likewise. Oh, the weather is horrible, so I think it's time for me to start some research. Perhaps go to the inn and speak to the locals. Yes, yes, yes. Finally, I've been traveling for months. I've been traveling and traveling from Summerset to here. It's time for me to take a break, and I actually have a few things to do. I have to disenchant things and research. Well, actually, let's go for the disenchanting first. Yes. Oh, hello.
I understand you're the one that found this orb in Sarthal.
That would be me, yes. She's actually quite pretty. Well, okay then. I've sold a few things, I've disenchanted a few others, and I completely forgot, but now I remember that the stuff of Jirik's Galdurson, Goldurson stuff gives a passive boost to your magic and magical regeneration. Well, because we are worshipping Magnus, the regeneration doesn't work, but the bonus to Magicka total does, so that's actually quite cool, and Dumarin would love to start his own spell research right off the bat. I've placed a few items that I won't need immediately in these two wardrobes, and oh, I missed a spot. I would say that I have to. Well, I sold a few things. I have almost 800 gold. Wow! I feel very rich. So I would have to go through. Thank you, mouse. I'd have to go through a lot of all of my new friends. Actually, see who sells what spell books, and probably buy one or two of them, and generally get to know what in Oblivion is going on here in this, who is who, and general know-how. So I already met Untill.
Some things that are off limits.
Yes, we've talked about it already.
There are some experiments the college frowns.
Can we do any business though?
Got some coin.
I do. The question is, what do you have?
Well, let's just take a look then.
Right, that will not be of use to me, and it's also rather expensive. A scroll. Well, I can copy scrolls, so that would be kind of good to have, but not necessarily right now. Okay, so you have some novice destruction spells. I kind of would love to discover these myself, although if you have sparks, then maybe. What is Thundercrack? Deafening close-range blast that deals 43 points of shock damage to health and half to magic. Okay. Unbound Fire. 10 damage. A bolt. Flames randomly jump to the target or caster. Well, I would need some resist fire for that. I have some potion, not necessarily right now. Yeah, they have less tomes than in the vanilla game with all these mods, so I have to go through each and every one of them and see. Hello there, another orc. I would not expect.
Spiders are powered by a combination of alteration and destruction magic, particularly lightning energy. See, it just gets more and more complicated if you try and limit yourself to 5 schools. It's obvious Dwarven magic is its own property.
Okay, that's an interesting insight. Do you research dwarves then?
Oh, there was a great rumble outside this morning. Did you feel it? Surely it must have been a giant riding a carriage or a flying ship.
Okay. Or a dragon?
Yes, but that's far too ordinary. Maybe not yesterday, but now, very much so. Unless it was a water dragon, a dragonfish whose breath was steam. Of course, it's more fish than dragon, and more bug than fish. It feasts on wood, and its diet consists solely of mortal-made ships.
I'm speechless. Okay, you are quite an imaginative person.
Strange. Master Drevis and Tolfdir also use that word. I don't like to think I'm imagining things. I like to think it's all undiscovered.
And I like to think I'm I don't know, Galeron the Mystic, I guess. Any other interesting insights, maybe?
Field of unknown and undiscovered magic. It seems odd that there are only 5 schools. There should be at least 500. How else can you explain all the magical phenomena in this world? Doomstones, alchemy, and dragon shells, for instance. Those
dragon
can't be
shells?
categorized by any of the 5 schools.
What's dragon shout? What's a dragon shout? I mean, you know, these are just like an approximation. You know, it's just a way of ordering magic. It's not like they are fixed forever and ever, I don't think.
Until next time.
You may as well divide them into 500 categories, if you please, if you so choose. Ariel Gain, how are you?
Very important research, I assure you.
And do you need any help?
You mean the official sort of business?
Well, no. No, not really.
All right, then.
The
I see.
disappearance
Okay.
of the moons only confirms my theory. The moons are floating islands in the sky.
Oh my god.
Going sideways.
Oh, hi Magnus. Okay, I don't think I will be speaking to that woman very soon again. Are there any sane students and or teachers around? For instance, Brelina. Oh, you are not the teacher. Oh, we will talk. I would very much like to speak to you later, but sorry, I'm busy researching right now. Sorry. Researching my ass. I mean, first things first, I need to learn new spells. Good day. We've met, haven't we?
does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. Still, there's always room for improvement.
I've met this fellow Ancano, and why would he be asking me about stuff,
I'm not
you
sure.
think?
Just, well, mind what you tell him, all right?
I have not told him anything, but does it matter,
Between
really,
the
do you
two
think?
of us, there are rumors about him. That this advisor position he has is a sham, an excuse.
Well, obviously he's a
That what he's
Thalmor.
really doing is spying for the Thalmor, trying to feed them information. Whether it's true, I can't
Congratulations.
say. But it never hurts to be a little suspicious, does it?
I really applaud your inquisitiveness. That's really insightful. Of course he's spying for the Thalmor. Some gravel, some gust. Well, gust. That is something I might be interested in buying. Water ball, and dragon's teeth. Now that is interesting. It's all very interesting. I would say I will buy myself some gust for now. I hate spending money, but I will. Thank you, Faralda. Next. Who is... Oh, some sweet rolls. Who is next? Where is the illusion trainer, though? Is he very elusive? He seems to be... Illusion. Okay, no, a failed attempt. I'm not speaking anymore. Did you see an illusion teacher, Sir Savos Aaron.
Several, if you're talented.
I forgot to ask you, have you ever met anyone from the Psychic Order?
Personally? No, not I. One of their number used to advise the Archmage when I was but an apprentice here, but that was a great many years ago, before all the members of the Order were called back to the Isle of Artaeum, and it disappeared entirely.
Yeah, I've heard about that. Well, could you... Oh, there are teachers. Sorry, sir, there are teachers going back to their quarters. Anthir, another Dark Elf or Wood Elf are you? I would guess Wood Elf. No, you... I know you. Ariel Gain.
My research is a secret, I'm afraid, but it really is quite valuable.
So you are not talking about it still? That's fine, Ariel. Keep your secrets. No, it will probably kill me, the curiosity, I mean. Sooner or later I will die of curiosity. Where is an illusion trainer?
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim. The local Nords may not like us very much, but they don't seem to mind having access to enchanted weapons and armor.
Do you train in enchanting?
The right place. I'd be happy to teach you.
That's expensive, not necessarily, not now at least. Any college business I could assist with? Yes, actually.
Supplies. Can you help out with that?
Depends on the supplies. And do you need them very soon? Because I'm not leaving the college for the next few days. What do you need?
I'm running low on Grand Soul Gems.
Grand Soul Gems?
10 more would keep me stocked for a bit.
10. 10?
I'm running. 10 more would keep me stocked for a bit.
10? And no quest update? Nothing? No? Okay. So, where is the illusion trainer?
Pursue my type of work without fear of persecution.
And what is your type of work? We haven't met. Goodbye. I mean, good day.
With summoning techniques, please let me know.
Ooh, conjurer.
Also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college.
Summoning undead is frowned upon, I see.
By sure no. Those archaic policies died out with the Mages Guild and were never enforced here. Necromancy as
I'm not quite sure if that's a good thing, sir.
To be used. Of course, non-mages may not see it that way, so we don't go around flaunting it.
Yeah, it's probably best. I'm also not quite sure if it's just another tool, but I digress. Any conjurers outside of the college?
Not within society, no. Many who practice within the school of conjuration do so on their own, secretly. Phalion is the only one I know who is public about what he does. He was once my teacher here, but left the college years ago.
Phalion. And Phalion, who was that? Why did he leave?
He didn't like the Archmage. Hated dealing with him. Hated having to answer to him. Phalion said he hated what this place was becoming, so he just left. Arin found a note on his desk, and that was it. I understand he settled down in Hjalmarch, and his presence there caused something of a problem.
That's north of Skyrim, so west of here. Am I right? Hjalmarch. That's an interesting person. I'm not sure if you should be so open with a new student about the inner conflicts and the higher echelons of your institution.
So you wish to master the arcane arts?
But okay. Bound Sword. Conjure Avenging Wraith. Now that is actually quite interesting, and I think I will buy it. An Avenging Wraith for 32 seconds. its stats are equal to 150 of those of the opponent that last killed it. Well, that's interesting, kind of. Okay, let's try. Oh, Dremora. Dremora. Well, that's expensive, and it's probably an adept spell, at least, or expert. Familiar. Soul Trap I will need sooner or later, but it's half of my money, so. Avenging Wraith. Let's go with that. Okay. Now. Oh, Gust. I'm rather happy about Gust. Now, Illusion. One last thing I have to find. Poor person. One last person I have to find is.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books.
Yes, of course.
Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's
now,
going to stay pristine.
Could you tell me more about that Orthorn, since we are speaking now?
He was an apprentice here at the college. Not very skilled, but got involved with a group of mages who took a liking to him. When they left, he took off after them. Stole supplies and books from the college. I suppose as a way to ingratiate himself.
I see. And... well... can I help you with anything, actually?
Adventurous. I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations.
Why is this everything that there is to do here? Why it always have to be dangerous? Well, always. You know how dangerous it was in Sarthal. Did anyone tell you? Well, I guess it depends on the level of the danger.
All right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful.
Well, so doesn't anyone care that Orthorn stole things from the college?
Not enough to bother with. Archmage Aaron's approach to these things is just to let them sort themselves out. Although now it looks like you'll be doing the sorting. Good luck with that.
Well, this is how things usually sort themselves by themselves. Somebody else sorts them out.
Adding to the collection. You may look through them.
Okay, nothing that I want to buy. Right, maybe there's something that I would love to read, though, because that actually reminds me, speaking of scribbles and notes, there was something I found on the corpse of that undead in Sarthal. If only I could focus my sight to read. Okay. Or maybe now. Be bound here, Jirik, murderer, betrayer, condemned by your crimes against the realm and Lord. May your name and your deeds be forgotten forever, and the charm which you bear be sealed by our ward. Alright, somebody sealed that fellow in there, I guess. Not sure what to make of it. Legend of the Red Eagle? Interesting read, I hope. Yes, of course, an interesting read that points me to another point of interest that I may research later. A sword. An enchanted sword in a land of people called the Forsworn. Well, the Reachmen, they are called Reachmen. Some of them are the Forsworn. Lost Legends. Investigate the Goldrus legend. Well, how very convenient. This book actually touches on the subject that the right of sealing was also connected to. The history of Skyrim is vast, predating even the most, that's why I'm here, exactly, the most ancient records of man and mare. The Book of Dragonborn, I probably can just read it later, right? Ethereum Wars. Dedicated to Katria, my friend and colleague. The end, when it came, was swift. In the span of 3 short years, the great dwarven cities of Skyrim from Markarth to the Veloti mountains fell before the armies of the High King. Cities that had held fast against the Nords for over 100 years crumbled abruptly and without warning. For centuries, scholars have marveled at the sudden collapse of the Dwemer city-states. But nothing like the Ethereum Forge described in the inscriptions has ever been found within the borders of Skyrim. It may have been destroyed long ago by the Nord invaders of the Dwemer themselves, or perhaps it, like the secrets of Ethereum itself, still remains to be discovered. No! I'm sorry, I got overly excited. Yes, I will put it back. I'm sorry. My, I really... I'm a student here. Can I not take it to the proper table? Yeah, it's right here, sir. And I'm not that little. It's very rude, very rude. What a rude bunch here in Skyrim. That would never happen in Somerset. Alright. So, yeah, still, Illusion Trainer. Oh my. This episode will contain entirely of reading books, spell researching, talking, probably, I'm afraid. Maybe I will be at least able to start my journey towards that location. Where was it? No. Not Sarthal. Felglow Keep, yes. So, did anyone see an illusion trainer? Oh no, not the insane lady. A very sane teacher, please. Mirabelle?
Well, you're certainly making a name for yourself.
Yes, where can I learn illusion spells, please?
Well, that depends on what you're looking for.
Illusion spells?
Teach destruction spells.
I know.
And offers training in that school. FNIS is one of the best conjurers in all of Skyrim, and can help with spells from that school. Don't let Tolfdir fool you. He's the preeminent scholar on alteration. One of the best in Tamriel, and always willing to pass on his knowledge. If you can find him and focus his attention, there's a great deal Drevis can teach you about illusion magic. And finally, there's Colette.
So, Arniel, how's that little project
She may
of yours
be
coming along? Any
difficult to
progress
get
worth
along
mentioning?
with. She's very knowledgeable when it comes to restoration magic.
Okay, that's a nice team of scholars. I would love to write fan fiction about their adventures together. But, by the way, do you know anything about the Psychic Order?
Anyone else, I don't think.
Okay.
They're a very old order. Predated the Imperial Mages Guild by quite a bit. In fact, the Mages Guild was founded in opposition to the idea of the Psychic Order, that only an elite few should have control over magic. No one has seen or heard from them in over 100 years now, though.
Okay. Thank you for the chat. Not the most useful chat, but thank you. I actually quite like her. Am I developing a crush on a human teacher? That will be an awkward love story. Perhaps I should focus on some other things. Well, finally. Finally. Yes, of course I can see you.
I was quite sure I was invisible, or at least transparent.
Well, you have your own crafting alchemy station? Why can I not have my own? I'll have to make my own, I believe. Right, so what do you have for sale, sir? Finally. Ghostwalk and Muffle. I can't afford both of them. Ah, scheiße. That is interesting. Yes. Oh, this is also kind of interesting. I have to buy this. Oh, you have vanished already. Interesting. And yeah, and I'm officially out of money, but thank you. Farewell to you. Yes, and now I'm much more prepared. Now I need a lot of things.
Urag can be very helpful.
Oh,
Just don't antagonize him.
of course, I will keep it in mind, Mirabelle, of course. Have a great evening. It is evening. Okay, I didn't make a fool of myself. Alright. I have to, for example, make a tanning rack for myself. There is no tanning rack in the entire town. I checked. Hammer, great. That's great that I can make a hammer. The tanning rack, I would need deadwood. And for deadwood, I would need a wood chopping thingy, axe, which I also can't get in this town. I will really need to find some more civilized place for my main shopping needs. Okay, it is the evening coming, and it means that I will have to try and do some research now. Are you sure you are in the right room, my friend?
You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert level destruction spells yet?
Expert level? I only just arrived a few days ago. No, not yet, but I will.
This is good. But Jezargo will know them first. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jezargo.
Well, okay. You seem to be very sure of yourself. We will see who masters the destruction spells at the expert level first.
There is much for Jezargo to be sure of. There is
Really?
skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. Jezargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt.
I kind of like your attitude, kind of. But maybe a little bit more humility would be good for, starting and developing your skills. I know, you do you. I will do me. That didn't really sound very well worded. You mentioned you need some help?
Jezargo has seen that Toftir likes you. You must be very
really?
skilled with magic, yes? Jezargo is working hard.
We will see about that.
Alone. Can you help with this?
Well, tell me what you need and I will give you my answer.
Jezargo has worked hard on learning new spells, trying new things. This will make Jezargo stand out as a mage. But Jezargo works so hard, there is no time to test these new spells. If you help with the testing, this will make learning easier. Jezargo will give you scrolls. You will use them and report the results. This is a good plan, no? You tell Jezargo when you are ready.
Yeah, all right. Give me the scrolls. I will test them as soon as I have the chance.
You can resist, can you? Let's
sort
see.
of.
This one, I think. Jezargo has designed it to be an excellent flame cloak with a twist. It is especially potent against the undead and should burn them to a crisp in no time. Jezargo gives you plenty of these scrolls, so you try them and return when you can say whether they work.
This can be actually very useful in the Nordic ruins. Thank you. I will do my best to test them as soon as I see a Draugr or two. And, tell me something about yourself. Since you are sitting in my room, you have some need for socializing, I take it, so why not?
Mages in Cyrodiil are all about politics. The Synod and the College of Whispers are too busy guarding secrets to bother to teach. Skyrim was not Jezargo's first choice, but Winterhold is removed from politics, dedicated to study. This is the place for Jezargo to become great.
I feel you, man. I feel you, cat, person.
Jezargo
I feel you.
gets word of how well his scrolls work.
Yes, of course. As soon as I'm done testing my own, researching my own things here, I will venture out. Brillina, where is that nice Nord boy? Where is he? Did anyone see Ormond, was he? I have to... I'm starting to be rather troubled with his absence. Did he... Oh no, something happened to him when there was the combat outside Sarthal, the goblin attack or wolf attack. Whatever attack it was an attack and it was terrible. Oh, I will have to search for him. Okay, but not today, not tonight though. I have some things to do. For instance, let's try and research something about my flames. Let's decompose and analyze with the use of my research journal. Exactly. Analyze spell first, please. It will take some time. It's associated with fire. Novice concentration destruction spell. The spell and aimed. Okay, so these are the keywords that we should remember. Aimed, fire, destruction, novice, and concentration. Now, if only I could, for instance, well, I will research it to get some experience. Once you have started researching, you can either cast the spells, and you will observe the effects as soon as you cast them, or you can use the research journal again to spend some time analyzing composition of the spell. The later option is much more efficient than the former, but will be more taxing to the mind. I will be sleeping afterwards, so I will take the more taxing option. Haha! Oh, why is my research notes invisible? Never mind. Right, now do I have any frost spells? I don't think I do. Should have bought that. Anything at all that can speak, it can say frost. I guess I can analyze this spell. Novice Fire and Forget Illusion spell. Fire and Resistance. Self-targeting. That is not what I wanted. Not really. Stop the research for now. Nothing. So, maybe... I have an item. A broken enchanted thing. No, I have a text. I did not have a... because in the mod there is also enchanted ancient items pieces, sort of. But let's try and analyze this. We may destroy it, but whatever. On the glancing at the text, the writing appears? That's not how it should be. The writing appears to be composed almost entirely of straight and slightly jagged lines, almost like claw marks. Dragon language, perhaps? Okay. I will... this will end horribly, but I will try to translate it. The text is incredibly old, but all but a few pages are legible. You can attempt to translate the text, but the remaining pages are so brittle that they may not be legible afterwards. Experience with enchanting delicate objects may give you steady enough hands to preserve the text. Do you want this? After spending some time trying to make sense of the foreign text in front of you, you finally conceded. There's no way for you to make sense of the text in front of you. You may need to find an already translated text to make any headway on this. Even while trying to hold the pages as delicately as you can, they are just so brittle that they crack under your slightest movement. After you have gone through the pages a few times to attempt a translation, the only intact pages in the tome are rendered illegible. Well, great. Maybe it gave me at least some experience. So, I guess I could try and analyze something else. Oakflesh, perhaps? Fury. Certainly a fury would be Okay, yes, let's. And then healing, right. Yes, well, I forgot I need a quill and ink to write a thesis, which will be the base for a new spell tome or just a spell. So that's yet another thing that we have to fix as we go. And where was the location of the book? Great, so I have this to do. It's on the other side of Skyrim. Let's just see how it looks all together. Plenty of stuff to find and search for, and none particularly close, so I have to go somewhere. Anyway, I have to find that Fallion fellow. He is a master of conjuration, I've been told, so probably going to Morthal at some point. Buying a horse in a bigger city could be helpful in all of that, to be honest, if I have so many places to go. So I think I will start with the main hitting the books quest. Yes, I will go there to Folgun. No, that was not Folguntur. To the Felgol Keep. Yes, exactly. 100. Ooh, let it grow now. And I hope I will be able to buy and or find some writing materials and a woodcutter's axe. This is a paramount, most important task for me for now. 60. 31. Hopefully I will be at 100 in no time. Now I have to take a nap, a long sleep. Not a nap then. Put myself into the stairs.
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind.
Do you have any business here, actually?
Very
I know.
I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly overflowing with people. So I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it. I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I come out on top.
Bad deals, you say? Yeah, like it seems like you all know each other in such a small town. Did anyone try to fool you and scam you? That's awful, I would say.
Yeah, it was stupid of me. I shouldn't have believed the story and just refused the trade. But I didn't, and now I'm stuck with this worthless junk.
What's the story?
Some line about this clothing in Ingol Barrow. He said it was worth more than its weight in gold if I took it back there. Something about placing it back in Ingol's chamber, I don't know. What was I thinking? Even if it were true, I'm not setting foot in some ancient tomb filled with who knows what.
Well, I could look into that for you.
I don't even care anymore. You want to check it out? Fine. I'll sell you the thing for 50 gold, and then it's your problem.
It is a problem because, you see, I don't have 50 gold, I don't think, right now. Maybe
Trinkets,
maybe I'll be able to sell you something. You have a lot of my stuff, by the way, that I sold you previously. You know, there's nothing I would like to sell to her. Yeah, her inventory have not reset yet, so okay, I will be back to you at some point and we'll talk about that claw thing. Dagur?
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Actually, is there anything I can do for the town? Yeah, let's ask about that. Here,
take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Bounty letter? Well, okay, I'm not exactly a bounty hunter, but if it is important enough, I may consider doing it. And any interesting, juicy gossips?
Have you heard about Aventus Aretino? He's a little boy, lives in Windhelm. They say he's been trying to get in touch with the Dark Brotherhood.
That's it? That's the news? Okay. Why not? I mean, okay. Can you tell me anything about Winterhold?
I'm afraid there's not much to be said. Winterhold is hardly what it used to be. You can talk to Birna if you need to buy anything. She doesn't have much, but could certainly use the coin. And then there's our little inn. Most of the business we get is from folks here to visit the college. Though even that's dried up some. Good day.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat. How long
I can't really do anything about that. I can't buy anything to it. I have 15 gold on me.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep...
Here, have a drink on me, use.
Got any ale?
Absolutely disappointing person.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was my service to the broader society. Well, to the community at least. Oh, here you are! By Magnus! I thought you were dead, to be honest. Do you have a problem? Do you have any problem getting back to the... The Harry is, I would like to make you go back to the university. Yeah, exactly, whoops. Go to the university, fellow, friend, Onmund.
Hey, watch
yeah.
it. New here too, eh? I'd hoped I wouldn't be the only Nord.
Yeah, you are the only Nord then. So all the other humans are Britons and Imperials, I assume. Okay. Okay, why do you think there aren't many Nords there?
Magic is shunned by most. If it can't be swung over your head and used to crack skulls, most Nords want nothing to do with it. Magic is seen as something for elves and weaker races. No offense, of course.
Okay, you said you need help with something?
Yes, but it needs to be quiet. I may have entered into an agreement with Enther. He had something I needed, so I traded him something of mine. It was a mistake, and now I want back what I gave him. It's an amulet that belonged to my family, and I never should have given it to Enther. But he won't deal with me. Talk to him. See what it'll take to get my amulet back.
Okay, well, why is the amulet so important to you?
I told you, it's from my family.
But you sold it.
I know they've always disapproved of what I wanted in life. To learn magic instead of becoming a farmer or a hunter. But no matter how poorly they may have treated me, they're still my family. I didn't consider that until after I made the trade.
So you have second thoughts. And what did you need from Enthir when you sold that thing?
It doesn't matter. It's also none of your concern. Just talk to him. See if you can convince him to give my amulet
it's
back.
not exactly of my concern, but you are trying to do something secretive and not exactly, you know, polite. Break your own trade using me. You don't even have the guts to do it yourself. Oh, well, okay then. I will ask about the situation at least before I go. Why not?
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off-limits. There are some
I understand you have something of Onmund's. He would like to get it back if it is possible.
Oh my, how precious. Onmund is too afraid to deal with me himself, and so he sent you. I'll make this very simple for you. All my trades are final. Onmund knew this ahead of time and went through with it anyway. So there's nothing more to be said.
Well, look, I understand, but there must be something that can be done. There must be something that is more valuable to you than that amulet. And then you can just make another trade, eh?
Look how persistent you are. Charming, really. Onmund gave up the first time I said no, but not you. All right, I'll tell you a little story. Let's pretend for a moment that a certain individual was looking to acquire a particular staff. Let's also pretend that he traded some valuable items for said staff. And it was only later that it was realized that this individual might misuse such a staff. The resulting disaster would reflect quite poorly on everyone involved. Are you following me?
I'm not quite sure, but yeah, your point is you sold a staff to somebody who can misuse it, right?
You're not very good at this, are you? Look, I traded a staff to someone and found out later that was a bad idea,
exactly.
so I'd like the staff back. Understand now?
That's exactly what I just told you, man. Don't be so nervous. I thought you are angry that I'm not pretending to not understand. Okay. And, yeah, I can get the stuff for you if it's not too dangerous. Oh, am I kidding? Of course it's dangerous, probably.
Finally, we have an agreement. I look forward to having it back soon. The sooner the better, in fact.
Okay. Would you care to tell me who the person, the current owner of the staff is? Or am I just going blind again? Onmund's request, find the staff for Ainthir, which is located. My. Are they all having some business deals and contacts with the rogue mages and warlocks all over Skyrim? Because it would seem like that is the case. Alrighty then.
Definitely on the right track. Results.
I remember about your scrolls, Jizargo. I'm just... Oh, it's getting late already. Wonderful. So, what can I do? Onmund, you really have some troubles navigating the entire neighborhood.
We shouldn't have been disturbing Sarthal, no matter what you found out.
Oh, come. Okay, yeah, okay, respect. Dumarin, respect. That's okay. He is a little bit touchy about the ancient Nordic culture, that's okay. But research, though, knowledge. Shouldn't that be more important to him? And the weather is still disheartening, to say the least.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet...
No, ma'am. No. Actually, I shouldn't tell her that I stole a sweet... Well, that wasn't stealing. It was the college food for the college students. So let's try and cook something. Cooking can get me a little bit warmer. I mean, cooked food.
Supposed to be rich by now.
Really, I need this cooking pot. I'm sorry. A boiled egg. I don't think that would work. Potato soup should work for warming me up a little bit. Although salt could probably be used in alchemy to a greater effect. But let's do that, and let's also cast Soothe spell. I have it already equipped. Good. Let's go. Let's try to travel as far as we can in this. Oh, the weather changed. Oh, great. I'm warm, yes. The air is temperate. Well, that's a welcome change. That is not a welcome change. Right. This might be a shortcut, or it might be the stupidest idea I have ever had to go this way, but it goes more or less southish, so sooner I leave the coldest regions of Skyrim, the better. Okay, I confirmed that the staff of Jirik Guldrusson is very good, very precise in its aiming. Good. That was the silliest kill cam I've ever seen in Skyrim. Okay. No, 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 no. Right, this way or this way? Oh, this is the Azura's Shrine. Should I pay a visit? Later, later. Let's go through here. This is more to the south. What is this? A little bugger? Whoa, 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 whoa. Get wrecked. Another Dibella statue. I have to sell those. Light Bearer. Plus 30. And increase to the Divine Light spell effect thingy. Whatever that means. I guess we'll find out. And I feel chilly, even though... My... I'm starting to think it may not have been the best of ideas to come to Skyrim. It looks like death, desolation, destruction, aggression, fear, all these nice things are kind of ever present, and I can't even pick up the... Now I can. Did I see some money? Oh, great. Thank you, Magnus. Oh, a satchel. Transmute wood. Interesting. What happened here? Refugees? Oh. Ah! I guess I should consider myself lucky then. An iron dagger for smelting? Yeah, let's take it. Maybe I will be able to smelt it at some point. Maybe I will be able to leave the coldest parts of Skyrim finally. Oh my. Okay. Or maybe not. And my stuff is already half used. This fellow is not worrisome. Nice. Easy enough. Oh no, more cold. I hoped to see something else, something more green and lush and warm looking on the other side of the mountain. Oh. This is also disheartening. Like most things I tend to find. Oh. That's a witch, that's a witch. Or a water mage. Can I move, please? Can I move? Thank you, game. It's quite possible, mister. This is actually quite possible. Right? Anything else? You are a Daedra worshipper, aren't you? Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh my. You know, maybe I should try something new, something daring. Like, he is using fire spells, right? Alright. Okay, Highborn. Which doesn't really work when I worship Magnus. That's good to know. Should have gone with a Morningstar then. Maybe I will install Morningstar. Right. Potions then. Did you just poison me with a spell? What kind of an ungodly power is that? I see a lot of red dots on the horizon. Could they maybe... Yes, yes. Yes, exactly. Divert his attention from me. Good, and now my stuff is out of charges, but... I think it was worth it, all things considered. Could have been dead. Ooh, he has some advanced thingies that can help me to increase my knowledge about the elements and archetypes of spells for my spell research. That is good. No, I'm not picking up dog meat, no. No. And an inkwell and a quill. And a staff of lesser Daedra. It's my favorite item. It is an item that comes with immersive creatures, so it's not an item mod per se. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, it summons a random Daedra that isn't really a Daedra that is not available really in the base game, like Winged Twilight or a Golden Saint. Rather powerful stuff. Especially for the level at which it is available. Which is every level, I think. Okay, so that was fruitful. That was fruitful. Okay, that's another one of these. I always get a little bit tingly and scared. Okay, let's see. What can we learn here, if anything? I am very cold, though. Does this count as a shelter? That would be good to know. I am getting colder. Is there a place for me around where I can hide? Not so much. We'll see if it works. No, skip. Branches? Yeah. Hanging moss, easy to light. Easy. Somewhat challenging. Okay, let's get the linen wraps then. They are rather heavy. And strike stone. Well, isn't that actually quite nice? It is, it is. It's like a camping expedition. I feel like I'm on a vacation or something. That's lovely. Alright, let's get out of the tent though. And dismantle this. And pick this up. Yes. And go. So our destination is over there, more to the south. I'm going more west, even northwest. That's not good. That is not good. It's not good at all. I'm sorry, I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure if... Maybe I saw a treasure chest around here that I forgot to check up. No? Nothing? I can't pick up the skull though. At all. Well, okay then. Let's go. I'll have to pay a visit to the Shrine of Azura as well. It really looks remarkable. Scenic. Isn't that darn beautiful though? Well, if I ever advance in the ranks of the college, I definitely need to allocate some time for just exploring Skyrim. It's so beautiful, all of it. Alright. What is this though? These ruins are... Well, this tower is of Dwemer architecture. There's a lot of steam going on. Yeah, these Dwemer ruins can be active for the longest time. Although it feels like the world is slowing down around me when I look there. What in oblivion is this, and why do I feel chilly again? Control pot. Okay, great. Get wrecked. Well, that's a feral. That's a feral. Okay, let's not die. Let's not... Well, I said let's not die. And I meant it. Oh, that's just a flame Atronach though. I expected something more interesting. Come on, flame Atronach. Be useful. No, 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 no! Ah, damn it. Well, I have to redo the combat with the mages here at the Dragon Mountain. So unfortunately there was no staff of Lesser Daedra this time around, but there was a fur cloak. So that's a decent trade, I would say, considering how terrifying Frostfall can be around these parts of Skyrim. I'm rather happy about that. I also... the fight also took much more time, so I have one more level now. Yes, level 4. It was more challenging, therefore I'm taking the dual casting again. And Animage? Or would I like to maybe switch to something more exciting? Well, nah, let's go with Illusion for now. And maybe think about Conjuration for the future level ups. Yes. I'm still very cold. Okay, okay, I will be back with you once I warm myself up. Well, okay, so it's nothing like a vacation, actually. It's nothing like a vacation. It's actually quite scary and deadly. So I'm not going to say anything stupid like that I said before dying ever again about Skyrim. I'm sorry, Skyrim. Yes, pack up. Yes. Say a prayer. And go. Ooh. Ah. More mages? Ah, no, that's the mage I killed before. Okay. As you can see, I had to go in a very different direction in the combat that occurred after I rerolled. Right, so this is where we ended up before. We don't have a lesser Daedra now, but of course we have, for example, this, which I may be forced to use. Well, forced. I'd very much like to use it. Detect life. That's a thing I need. One of great many things I need. That reminds me, do I have the stone hatchet, or did I forget to make it? No, I did not. Okay. I am discovered by something. Magnus only knows what. Oh, the wolf, the feral ice wolf. Well, no. Just a puppy, that's okay, just a puppy this time. Where's your mom? Not that I really need to meet her. Oh, a silver ring of something. Well, not of something, but a silver ring with some precious stone. Well, that's a bandit. Did you say huh? Right, let them have fun. Good. Very good. I could actually Necklace of Resist Shock. Now, something is wrong with my scarcity, I'm afraid. Or maybe I just used the more benevolent setting, because there is a few different plugins for that. Yeah, I am definitely wearing it, I think. Although the fragment gives me more magicka. Well, it depends how many shock mages there will be there. Right, I don't want to go north. I would love to explore these dwarven ruins at some point, but not today. Today I need to bail. Soothe. A soothing, nice spell. It's an illusion school, so I assume it just lies to my body. It pretends to be warm. That's okay, though. As long as I can force myself to believe it, I think I will be fine. That's what all stupid people say. Wayward Pass. Amulet of Archay. Really? So soon? Steel Sword. Ancient Traveler's Skull. Why do I feel the need to pick up this random skull? Archay. I'm not really praying to Archay. Not that I have anything against Archay, I'm just following Magnus at the moment. Okay. No terrifying ambushes? It doesn't seem right, but I take it anyway. These are valuable ingredients. Okay, a civilization. Great. Because I will have to hide again quite soon. So maybe... You really scared me. Okay, these are soldiers of the Legion. What? Help against what? What? Why? What's going on, guys?
This should be good.
What is happening? There's no danger ahead. What are you talking about? What is your problem? Yeah. Never mind. Just let me hide. Hello. Wandering magician, hello. Night Gate Inn. If only it had a entryway somewhere, it would be lovely. Okay. Phew. Almost died to frostbite.
Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire.
Actually, I need a lot of alcohol, kind sir.
Ah, hello there, traveler. Come to the Night Gate for food or lodging?
Alcohol, as I said.
Let's sate that appetite.
Lots of. Resist poison underwater. And I need something with resist frost. I don't have enough gold, of course. Oh my dear. Why is everything so expensive? Okay, I'm buying ale then. This is the last of my money. I can't even afford a night. Great. Can't even afford staying here for the night, which is great because I don't want to waste time at all. I'm just going to have a drink, warm myself up, and proceed further. South, hopefully, please. South. Warmer lands, please. I have a bloody darn fur cloak and it doesn't really work. I should have taken the fur armor from the bandits. I don't have to always be stylish and mage-like. Okay then.
But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink a lot of meat. Now think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so came the clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And a braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Pretty. Very good interpretation. Very good adaptation. Summation anyway. Thank you. Right. So... Yes. Let's go south. And with some speed. Right. I am warm. That is amazing, but the air is still bone chilling. And I am sneaking about near some... Ooh, that's a rather scary thing. Perhaps not today, hey? Not today. Oh my. I probably should go remove it, please. Maybe we should go west then, maybe. West, or is there a passage through here? Even if there is, I would have to go like this. Yeah, west. Wet it is. Wet. Wild West. West it is then. Oh my dear lord, what do we have here? Another Nordic ruin. Maybe west was not the best of ideas then. Oh, what an awful bug. Yeah. You have fun, guys, with each other. If only they could stop moving for a second. Let's not fall down there. Ha ha ha! You could not resist. You could not resist that. But okay, you can't resist killing me now. I can see. Where is your friend though? Never mind. Oh, just leave me alone, would you? You wouldn't. I see.
Now, ain't this a surprise?
Not at all, not at all, not a surprise at all. Move away, please. That was a weird sound. Nice. Of the pack, wolf pack summons. That's great, but I don't use lycanthropy. Oh, even better. That's 15% resist to the frostfall, and basically to the natural frost, as well as 15. I mean, 15 as well as the magical frost. So that's most lovely. All right. I feel like I'm moving away from the coldest and harshest parts of Skyrim at this point in time. It would seem so. Who is this? Is he or she hostile? Not particularly. Good. Good. Another giant's camp. You sound a little bit corky.
Make it quick.
Yeah. You don't sound nice at all. Okay. Okay. I'm going. I have things to do and business to attend to anyway. This land seems to be full of giants. I just see another one just over this hill. Green skies on the horizon. I've heard a wild animal. I am marginally terrified. And I see a city that perhaps I should visit. Yes. Let's not irritate the giant. I do need to make some shopping and... well, shopping. I have 0 money. Hopefully I will get some. Once this little adventure is over. Not 0. What am I saying? I have full 9 gold pieces. 9 septims. I am a you know, beginner, a student. I should probably be grateful and so on. You know, some people have to go by with 1 septim. I should feel, you know, grateful. I am damp and dumb. And the weather is not very nice at this point. Could have been worse. Could have been a blizzard. Ha! Lots of interesting things around. And is this a hostile magician? Not so much. You seem more like a cleric or something. Yeah, undead slaying one. Hello there.
You speak to a vigilant of Stendarr. Cavort with any Daedra, and we will hunt.
Yeah, I'm not about cavorting with any Daedra. That's fine. Tell me about the Vigilance of Stendarr.
Yes. Our order was founded after the Oblivion Crisis. We dedicate our lives to facing the threat of Daedra wherever
Oh, sure, I've heard about you.
We're quartered in the Hall of the Vigilant. Keeper Karset heads Skyrim's branch of our order there, providing healing and justice as needed.
What do you mean, justice? Is she a judge? Can I file a complaint or a lawsuit in your headquarters? You hunt the Daedra. Are there any Daedra in Skyrim? You know, Oblivion Crisis was 200 years ago. You know, some of my friends remember it, but I am rather young for High Elf.
And any other abominations that prey on mortals. Vampires, werewolves, witches. But the Daedra are the worst. Their callous disregard for our lives is abhorrent in the eyes of the God of Mercy.
Okay then.
None escape the vigil. All come into the light.
A little bit of fanaticism cannot hurt, really. This doesn't have to hurt, I guess. Right. I would say, and this is a perfect time to take a break. I really need to harvest deadwood, of course, but after I do that, I will venture to the quest location. What was it? Felglow Keep, was it? I will go there, and well, hopefully I will do well. Dumarin could use a little bit of a break, and a little bit of money, and a little bit of everything, a little bit of wood. So this may be a breakthrough. This may be a breakthrough. If there is a woodcutter's axe there, man, and the entire story is just starting. Good. Good. We will see each other again. Bye-bye.